I'm very excited for today.
Yeah?
Yeah, Smash Ultimate.
Smash Ultimate. Smash Ultimate singles.
So we actually have ChunkyKong versus J-Job today to start off the day.
Okay.
And ChunkyKong, I know the name. I've seen him play on some tournaments. But the first time I met him was yesterday.
Oh, you met him?
Yeah, I met him.
Nice guy?
Nice guy.
Wow.
And honestly, down to earth. I really appreciate him. But you know what? You know what he tells me about Donkey Kong? He's not too bad.
Not too bad?
Unless when he gets his hits in. That's what he says.
He's getting his hits in now.
So ChunkyKong, I think he coming from Florida, he has a familiarity of a lot of different matchups. But
Yeah.
J-Job, who's going to be new to me, using Mewtwo. So
Yeah, that's new to me too.
yeah, I think you could consider this like a rather like explosive matchup because I feel that Mewtwo is like more so of a glass cannon type of character.
Yeah, for sure. So he's got to be really careful with those ding-dongs. 54 could be it, and that back air takes it there.
Like in the concept of things, like if you're getting hit by Donkey Kong and essentially as light as Mewtwo is, if you're DIing correctly, that's it. And Donkey Kong is so passive right now. He knows that he doesn't have to commit, doesn't have to force any option. It's on to J-Job to do this.
He's just taking the better positions while J-Job is putting stuff in the corner, which is kind of like a Mewtwo thing because they want to charge that Shadow Ball. I really like this positioning is doing work because all the pressure's there. He doesn't even have to throw out a move and the pressure's there.
I do believe that the Shadow Ball will be what J-Jobs needs to do for this particular matchup. But, keeping ChunkyKong in the corner, maybe we can have something up, but he backs off and just gave the pressure. But
he jumped out there.
Not aware of the. Do you know exactly how to get out of that situation? You just air dodge, right? Or
yeah, but sometimes it's true. Like in higher percents, it'll be true side beat of air.
And well, Donkey Kong is a big character.
Yeah, he's got a frame 4 air dodge, so that's what, I was curious if the jump came up, but jump's frame 1, so probably the air dodge would have come out.
So, J-Job, after losing that stock pretty early on, not really struggling too much to bring it back even. Now ChunkyKong's changing the offensive, now that he has to kind of approach a little bit more.
Well, tries to use the back air for an out-of-shield option, but Mewtwo's tail just doesn't really work for that. The range is not there. Even for DK, someone such a large hitbox and it didn't get the hit.
I would have to say that if you're trying to get an option out of shield, you gotta have to use your fastest move, Nair, probably for Mewtwo.
Wow.
Like that, even with that space that Mewtwo can cover, if ChunkyKong miss spaces, that Nair can then lead into something.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, this could be it.
Wow. That is percentage awareness.
Yeah, you have to. You play DK, you have to.
So, I think J-Job honestly wasn't playing too bad.
Yeah, at first it was going quite well. Like, I was surprised. But that's the thing with, like, high-level players, they run away with the lead, and then what can you do? They're going to hold that.
I think another thing that at least Donkey Kong was doing is that how like the fade back is a part of the nature of this game.
Yeah.
And he was actually being able to jump space away from J-Job's forward airs. Like there was a couple of times that J-Job tried to catch him in the jump itself, but the way he was fading back, he just was properly making him miss, and that kind of like is a big determinant.
Forward is always a rising move, and then you have to pick an option. Usually they're going to air dodge, maybe double jump up and teleport down, but they have to pick something, and it's not in their favor. They're not going to get a hit for missing that forwarder.
So, back to PS2, respectable choice, because honestly, he didn't do too bad. If you can kind of like start adapting a little bit more, maybe being careful with the rising aerials, because ChunkyKong will be looking out for this. That's a lot of the reason where his punishes came from.
Oh, wow.
What? He actually was able to spot dodge.
Baby.
Oh my god, another one! Like, J-Job's looking a lot better.
Yeah, he's holding this advantage. Oh, but now they go back into neutral. That could have been the stock right there. Oh, dropping shield, maybe that poke?
Wow. Like,
J-Job's moving.
That fair is stale now, so like if he gets another one, he could get the KO like at the ledge, but I think like this is it, yeah.
Wow, he's taking that stock quite clean at 27. Gets DK at any point right now. The ding dong. Oh, this is it. Yeah, and that lead just went away.
It was like, Okay, you had a whole minute to take the whole stock. Let me do it in 15 seconds. And but you know,
sometimes that's the nature of the game, you know.
You know, J-Job was doing a great job. I think the only matter of thing is that ChunkyKong is taking his punishes.
Ooh, speaking of punishes, right there.
The punishes that ChunkyKong is doing on J-Job is just severe. It's not like, all right, you got one good neutral exchange, another neutral exchange. He gets one, and it's done.
I wouldn't be surprised at the end of this game. Like, it only says, like, Chunky did, like, 150%, while J-Job went for the 300.
Yeah, it's, you know how that, like, how...
he's taking these stocks as early as possible.
Yeah, and that's kind of the name of the game. If you're too focused on, like, okay, I got one hit in, let me get my next in, if you can just take that punish as far as possible, then you don't really have to worry about all the... attack into the parry. Quite fortunate, though, because I think that was a properly charged windmill punch, and... Chunky would have ended it right there.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, such a... With Mewtwo's big hurt box, it's going to be really hard to miss.
You know, the way I feel about that is just, damn, man. Maybe you should have gone to another stage.
Yeah.
Because all 3 stocks in game number 2, all stocks in game number 2 were destroyed by that.
Yeah, ding dong, yeah.
Ding dong. Like, he did get the donkey punch on once.
Yeah, down till it tripped and then the donkey punch.
The donkey punch. But, like, that's like memories of Smash 4 where, like,
yeah,
you
and
should
you
know.
have to hope for the trip.
Yeah.
You know? But the ding dong is always there.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to go away.
Yeah, like memories of Smash 4 where, like, after Donkey Kongs are just, they stop hitting you because they don't want to miss the ding dong percent. And you could see